Hey YouTube, back once again. A little bit different this week. After doing the ramp test last week, I'm doing a descending interval workout, which will be basically 2 wattage levels, a low and a high, and then shorter periods. So 2 minutes, a minute and a half, minute, 30 seconds. This is actually synced over from Training Peaks, which is an application I use, which I might do a review on at some point. But so this is not one built into Zwift, but it is one built into Training Peaks. It's not a completely custom one, it's just a custom Training Peaks workout that's been synced over. And the wattage levels are set to be the Zwift FTP that I got last week in the ramp test. So I'm not going to do the whole 15-minute warm-up. I'm probably going to do 5. I just can't. I haven't got time for 15 minutes on top of everything else. So if I play my cards right, I'll just about be able to get this edited up tonight, which will be good. Yeah, just didn't fancy a race this week. Look at my CTL levels. Critical training load on Training Peaks is -12 at the moment. Try and keep it -10, so I'm a little bit over. And tomorrow's a rest day, so I didn't want to do nothing. But I also didn't want to have a hard race and end up at like -20 or something. So just do a nice set of intervals. It's a pretty hard workout anyway, and I'm now only 2 weeks away from doing the Topo 25k race, which I probably won't be running too hard because I'm filming for Joe. So, but you know, it's still good to not thrash yourself 2 weeks before a race, and you know, get used to tapering a little bit and all the rest of it. So, yeah, I just thought I'd do something different. Next week will almost certainly, next week will almost certainly be a race, and I probably won't do a race the week after. I'll probably do something else. I'm not sure what. Something else that Thursday before the race. Might even have 2 rest days, Thursday, Friday, we'll see. I might move this Zwift up to Wednesday or something. But yeah, these videos are all delayed by a week or 2, so by the time you see it I probably already would have run the Topo Ultra. Yeah, so when I've done 5 minutes of warm-up, I'll jump straight to the 2 minute, but 2:95, it's not too heavy, but the 2 minutes, you definitely feel it. By the 3rd set, the 1 minute 30 of the 3rd set is usually the hardest. It's 3 sets of 2, 130, 130, 3 times. And that 3rd set is brutal, you really feel it. And then I've got the ERG on as well. What does ERG stand for? Resistance something or other? What does ERG stand for? God, let me look that up. And because I got that turned on, it's going to alter the gradient for me, the resistance for me. ERG mode. Just says erg mode. That doesn't tell me anything. What is erg? What's erg still short for? Nothing says. Nothing says. Ergonomic? Ergo. Oh! ERG comes from Latin for ergo, which means work. ERG mode is literally forcing you to work at a particular level. There you go. Now you can say you learned something today. Erg means work. Okay, cool. So it's not an abbreviation, that's why I couldn't work out what it's an abbreviation of. Oh dear. Yeah, I'll do a couple of minutes of warm up and then we'll step to it. It's pretty hard going though. Yeah, so I did 16k 2 days ago. Had a day off yesterday because I was well over my my CTL. So basically, you can find this out on other videos on YouTube, but CTL is your critical training load, and it's basically your average load over the last 42 days. It's basically your fitness, how fit you are, what's your average stress you do per day in the TSS score, the training stress score, which is calculated intensity factor times time. Intensity factor is based on what your maximum output can be in terms of watts or pace, heart rate, whatever. There's multiple ways of calculating it, but in short, your TSS score averaged over 42 days is your CTL, your critical training load, and it's basically how fit you are. You want that number to be as high as possible. And then you've got your ATL, your acute training load, which is the same thing but over 7 days, and it's basically like how much have you been doing recently, like really recently this week. So you can basically say if you normally do 30 a day, your CTL will be 30. If you suddenly start doing 60 a day, your ATL will go up to 60, but the difference between them is your form. It's like what form are you in at the moment, and it'll be minus 30 because there's 30 difference, and you'll be like knackered, you know, you'll be so drained. So on race day you want that form to be slightly positive, you want to slightly taper and come down ready for the race day. It's awesome. If you don't use Training Peaks, I highly recommend it. It's awesome, and even the free one, the free version of it is pretty useful. It's got a few features missing, but it's worth paying for. It's an awesome app. Anyway, so this training is synced over from Training Peaks, and I know that this will give me a stress of about 50, it was 51, 55, and my CTL is like 40 at the moment because I've just come back off on the injury. So this will slightly increase my negative of my form, and I'm negative 12, so that put me on like negative 16, and then Friday I always have to have to rest because I've got chores and shopping and stuff to do. So that means by Saturday I'll be like negative 2, something like that, 0, somewhere around there, which is obviously not enough because I want to be in that minus 10. Saturday's a long run day, it's a good place to be. So already like 4 days, 3 days out, you can plan your whole training if you know these numbers. And I know this will give me about 51, 57 stress score because it's intervals and it's based on the wattage you put out, which is set through ERG, so I know my load. That's how you do it. I'll probably do a video on this at some point, but if you happen to be spending the time to watch me warm up, I feel like it's worth giving you some value. So yeah, if you do have any questions, by the way, if anybody watches this and you have questions, put comments. Nobody puts comments on my videos. You're 100% guaranteed a reply. You know, thumbs up, subscribe, all the rest of it, because nobody else does. Although, big news, as of I think yesterday, we now have 1 subscriber. That's not me and Joe anyway. We have 1 subscriber. So if you're out there, you're awesome, and or you make worse judgment choices than anybody else on the internet, but you know, it could go either way. Just coming up on 10 minutes. I think 10 minutes will be enough for me for the warm up, and then I'll jump. If you don't know, in Zwift, hitting tab moves you to the next segment of your workout, I guess you could call it. So this will jump you to the 2 minute at 2:95. But yeah, so I did a 16k a couple of days ago. Not too much. I'm coming back on after my knee. I'm trying to keep it exactly minus 10, which my fitness used to be like 69, 70. Now it's like 40. So I could go back up to like, you know, 50s, 55 quite quickly, but I don't want to risk it. I've done it too many times and got injured again, so I'm trying to just keep to the minus 10, play the game sensibly. You know, long-term goal is terraventure 50 in February, so let's not do anything crazy. I just want, I love running, and there's no point getting injured if, you know, I have to take 3 weeks off or something. It would be annoying, so, and I won't be able to make videos for you guys. Or guy, 1 subscriber, remember. Or girl, give it a go, you never know. Seems unlikely, because I think most people on Zwift are guys, but you know. Yeah, if you like this type of content, just comment or If you want me to do more trail running videos, then comment that. If you're regretting being on this channel, then maybe don't comment, but you know, or comment, up to you. It's a free country. Well, not what country you're in, I guess, but it's probably a free country. Right, let's do this. I've only got the one fan on at the moment as well, so I'll probably be turning the other one on at some point. Alright, let's do this. Let's try and focus on the cadence, because the ERG mode just punishes you if you drop the cadence. You can do like, you know, 50 cadence and the ERG will be like, no, you are going to put out 300 watts. So you're going to put out like 150 watts per pedal stroke. It just kills you. So it's easier to keep the cadence up and have the resistance down, I find. Let the resistance counter. Oh dear. Seems easy to begin with, these 2 minutes, 1:30s. You know, seems easy, but trust me, it gets hard real fast. Every time I do one of these, I don't think I'm going to finish. I'm just going to kind of keep focused and remember that I finished it every time. So, heart rate on the screen somewhere. Oh yeah, right above cadence. Yeah, so we're just creeping up now. And we are getting too hot. Before I waffle on, I will check I'm recording. Yep. Cool. Okay. There goes me one subscriber. Unless it is a girl, then it's a 50-50. Okay. Cadence 58, that's not going to do it. There we go. There we go. Oh, that's terrible cadence. I'm not in the best gear here either, so I'm in a cross gear, so small chain ring on both, so in a minute I'll swap. It's a nightmare if you swap during an effort because the ERG kicks in. Okay. So let's give it here. There we go. Very noisy gears. Oh, we got a runner. Oh, where is he? Come here, you. Come here. Why can't I click him? Why can't I click him? Oh, because I'm in workout. I did not know that. Did not know you can't click people when you're in workout. Oh, that's a shame. Usually I give a thumbs up to all the runners. Because I'm a secret runner on Zwift. Nobody knows my secret. Oh dear. Yeah. Yeah. So, if anybody watches this, you have to let me know what you've been up to this week, especially on Zwift. What cats you all are and how you're all doing. If anyone's from this side of the world, New Zealand, even if you're an Aussie, I'll let you comment. Why not? I'm probably just going to get mullered by Aussies now in the next race, but you know. Oh dear. Yeah, my dream is to get enough people with like live comments and chatting to people, and you know, that'd be awesome. I'll take more than one at the moment, but you know, my guy just went across the centre line there. That's a dangerous way to ride a bike, particularly when you look at a map or whatever he's doing, looking at a dashboard. There's a little group up there. Yeah, sucker thing about workouts is you can't draft, so you see like a little group like that. Oh, it's an effort. And you see a little group and you can't draft them. Right. It's not so bad now, but the second and third sets I'll have to start controlling my breathing a little bit, getting that heart rate down. Just grind it through. I get usually a bad knee as well from doing these workouts because of the cadence and everything. There's a lot of resistance. It's not too much wattage, but it hurts your knee a bit. I should really get my bike fitted and all the rest of it, but just never done it. Never got around to it. I reckon if I can get through the last set's 130, 90-second segment, I'll probably be alright. Should get through this one first, Jesus. You know, when you've had a day off, my legs are rough. Come on, little circle. Reduce power, reduce your resistance. Also, if you don't know, you can press plus and minus, I think just on the numpad, but it reduces the and changes the resistance. It changes the target resistance, so they will move up and down. Don't do it right now to show you, but they do. Trust me. Oh yeah. Left leg's feeling it more than the right today. Got quite a lot of lactic acid actually already. Been doing about 3 minutes. I'm in a stupid gear. I never really know what gear to use on ERG mode. I mean, it changes the resistance for you, but obviously a trainer only has so much resistance in it, so if you go in the easiest small chainring and that, you may not have enough resistance. And then if you put it in the super hard one, you know, 53 front chainring, you might find that you struggle to keep the wattage down actually without having like 50 cadence. So the other thing I found is put the power on before you hit the bubble. In a minute here, it helps a lot. That now. Yeah, so you lose a little bit of your star rating there, but it's better. Right, 1 minute. Then we get a minute break. Yeah, it's nice to do this type of training rather than just doing something built into Zwift that's kind of just generic. And I do this one most of the time, and because of that I've got something to compare it to, but there's also nice cruising long intervals and so on. I also quite like doing the hill climbs, the volcano climb particularly because it's not too long. I did the Altra Zwift quite a few times, but the Altra Zwift, but yeah, I get knee pain. I tend to be quite a grindy kind of climber, so I just low cadence and out the saddle and all the rest of it. Oh dear, come on. But yeah, the volcano is nice because it's not as steep as the Alp. You can do it sitting down. It's a nice hill. There's one little bit at the end that's a bit spiky, but it's nice. Only get a minute rest. Add lactic acid out and get the cadence up. Okay. One minute on, and 30, and then we get a rest. Yeah, we just went up to Wanganui, North Island, New Zealand. Did a video up there for you guys. I'm quite proud of that one, it's my favourite one yet. I've only edited, I mean, these don't really count for editing, but I've only edited like 4 videos now. So, I'm kind of chuffed with that one actually, it came out quite nice. Right, 30 seconds, here we go. And we get a nice break. I'm going to need it as well because the next 2 minutes is going to be brutal. Already starting to feel it. It's quite good, these workouts, they're tiered. just in terms of your ability and that, so it's difficult, definitely difficult. I'll probably put the other fan on in a minute as well. I'll have to shout. Better have too many fans than not enough. Yeah. 3 minutes. Make the most of it. 1 leg. 2 leg. 1 leg. 2 legs. Okay. Get that lactic acid out. Man, Zwift makes you so flipping hot. Nice, the thing about Zwift is you can sit up on these brakes. So I've gone quiet, I'm just enjoying the this next set's brutal. The last one's technically the hardest, but I find mentally, if you can get through those, the last one you kind of got the tunnel, end of the tunnel in sight, whereas this one's brutal because there's no end of the tunnel yet, you know, you've got to do it all again. But it's just grin and bear it. If I can get through the 130 on this, I should be alright for the rest of the set. It's that 130 one, it's just brutal every time. 2 minutes doesn't feel like enough rest. Right, here we go. Let's increase it a little bit. Hopefully I won't lose me star. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's keep that cadence up. Focus on the cadence. Hey, got right on from Asawa? Asawa. I think it's Asawa. Doing alright so far, just keep the cadence. Doing alright. Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah, come on. I don't know why, but it feels like getting aero helps. It totally doesn't help. It feels like, just get aero. No. No help. At all. Oh, come on. Struggling. Hey, another ride on, thanks. Hey, there's a guy that went by. He's awesome. I'll give you a thumbs up, but Zwift won't let me. For some reason. Nope. Won't let me. 22 seconds, come on. This next rep's gonna be brutal. Come on. There's the arch, come on. Gonna need this 2-minute break. Come on. Okay. Okay. It takes like 20 seconds for the resistance to come off. I'm using an Elite Dorito, I think it's pronounced, nicknamed the Dorito, but in races it's fine, but the ERG one, it puts the resistance on fairly quick, a couple of seconds, but it takes it off, seems to take it off really slowly. I don't know if that's just this trainer or this is the only smart trainer I've used, so I've got nothing to compare to. Just get that lactic acid out. Okay. Yeah, I highly recommend ascending intervals, which is what this one's called. Aerobic endurance intervals, short descending. I believe is the full title in Training Peaks. This next one's going to be brutal. I'm thinking about doing a regular weekly video on weight loss as well, because I'm probably a good 7 kilos overweight at the moment, which I'm going to be losing as soon as I finish the Ultra, the Topo race in a couple of weeks. So I was wondering if you guys might be interested in a video on like food and nutrition and so on, and how I lose it, because I've been down at that weight before, but I've been putting it on the last since hurting my knee really. So yeah, it's going to be a pretty hardcore journey back down to my normal weight. I'm going to try and go a little bit beyond what I used to be actually, and back down to what should be actual athletic weight rather than, you know, dad bod, but you know, overweight. You know, I don't know what course this is. I think this is the New Yorkshire course. I don't think I've seen this one before. A lot of corners. A lot of corners. Oh, let's keep that going. 37 seconds, come on. Come on. Oh, this minute one's going to be hard as well coming up. I think they're all going to be hard from now on actually. There's the end, come on. Yes, yes. There goes the resistance now. It's a good 5 seconds or so. Okay, good. Rest the leg. You got to get the lactic acid out, man. I don't know if you're supposed to, or you know, I'm sure most people don't, but I have to. Otherwise, I'm just crippled on the next set. Have a couple of little leg breaks. There's no drafting in workouts, and the drafting in Zwift is not really accurate at the best of times. So you can't just sit in the pack and have a rest, unfortunately. Let's get through this minute one. I think I've got the 30-second one linked. Just get through this minute, and I'm going to need a good break after that 30. And then it's all grind. I'm not looking forward to that last set already. Oh dear. Oh, let's get through this minute. Focus, come on. Keep power down, not that much. Now let's keep power up. Come on. Okay. Good cadence. Zwift seems to like the 100 cadence. It's just about the time where the resistance lowers. And I guess it's just the wattage I'm told to do for my FTP. It's just at the point where 100 cadence is nice. Or I guess with ERG on it would be nice no matter what, but yeah, you feel it when you're trying to do this at 70 cadence, I tell you. Come on, get above 90. There we go. 20 seconds. I keep thinking my guy's going to ride into that brick wall. Okay. 10 seconds, come on. There it is. Boom. Right, let's have this minute. Oh god. Oh my god, the resistance. There we go. That was brutal for a second there. Okay. It's not a long break, so. Pain cave for 30 seconds. When you're in a workout, it doesn't simulate the hills, it's just the intervals. This is a 10 gradient hill, plus 10, which would be pretty brutal, but fortunately I don't have to worry about that today. Resistance off, come on. There we go. Right. A little break. I've really got 4.5 minutes to worry about. Oh, I hate the way it does that, because it's from Training Peaks, I guess. It counts the 30 seconds as the end of a set, and then the 3 minutes is to start the next. So when you've just finished the set, you get 30 seconds rest, and then you go through an arch, and you're looking down, it's like beep beep, and you're like, oh no, please tell me I didn't just go through like 3 minutes resting in like 30 seconds. It always gets me. I'm like, I'm never going to finish. I need more of a break. Right, just going to spend a minute getting my heart rate down. Don't close your eyes if you're doing this on a real bike. Outside, another advantage of Zwift. Got my heart rate down into the next zone down, so I'm going to keep it there for a bit. Try to imagine slow breathing, light on the pedals, constant speed, nothing crazy. I need it to get through this next 2 minutes of hell. I find these last ones, it's all about cadence. You've got to hit it at 100 cadence. You've got to keep it at 100 cadence. You drop down to 70 and it's game over. Here comes the bubble of pain. Yeah, I do appreciate you guys watching these videos because I know they can be a bit boring, but I can't do a race every week. Seems like people like enjoying the races, so if you do like the races, just comment. I'll try and fit them in at other times in the week or something. But if you like this, comment, like, subscribe. Thumbs up's really important as well. I never realised it helps YouTube's algorithm, promotes the content, so if you do like it, just give it a thumbs up. Here we go! Okay, let's keep that cadence up. Keep the heart rate down as long as possible. We'll need it for the next 130 interval. I believe I've gone this far without the fan on, to be honest. Pretty sweaty up here. It's just coming into summer now, so it's starting to get warmer. We're in the southern hemisphere here. Come on, 110. Cadence. Come on. I swear to God, 90% of cycling is just cadence. There's the bubble, come on. Keep it up. Not done too bad on the stars so far, but come on. Ah, half a star. Down the left there. That's brutal. Sometimes you get half a star for going too far over as well, so let's get the heart rate down. The good thing about Zwift, you can close your eyes. You know you're putting out the right wattage. I'll get my heart rate down, come on. I find the exhale is more important than the inhale in terms of getting your heart rate down, so nice strong exhale. I'm going to get below 130 in time. I might just have to suck it up. 130 of pain. Don't fancy that today. That's what it's going to be. Okay. See if I get through the whole thing without the fan. That'd be nice for a change. I've got one fan on, but you know, without the other fan. Here we go. 1:30. Come on. If I get through this, I got a chance. Come on. Come on. There it is. Come on. No star! Brutal, I must have got too hard. I did see I was all over the place. Too much, not enough, too much. Okay. Still got a minute to go yet, so I need the break. We've just decided, by the way, to hold off on the Rob vlogs, Joe journals. They weren't getting too many views. People didn't seem to be that enthused by them. We might bring them back later if there's more people interested, but they're not too much hassle to make, but it didn't seem like anyone was bothered. So if you like them, you can see there's a playlist for them. If you do like that type of content, give it a thumbs up. And then I will know, and we'll maybe do some more of them. The idea was to do them weekly, but I'm not going to do it if no one's bothered, so it'd be a nice kind of idea on how we're training for the next race, I thought, but I could do Zwift instead. People seem to like Zwift a bit more, so whatever. I do Zwift anyway, so it's very important that people cross-train, you know. So, obviously I do more running than cycling, but it's a bit harder to film the running, especially if you're on your own. Right, here we go again. As I say, I'm not sure what I'll do next week, because maybe a race. And one after that, I'm not sure, because it's going to be close to the race, the running race. Might do it earlier in the week. Hey, Axie! Hey, Axie! Axie's awesome, man. She's the leader of the weekend 100k Centurion. It's just a beast on the bike. In terms of mileage, I think someone told me that she has the highest mileage on Zwift of any female, and almost one of the highest of anybody. And like, it's insane, man. It's like 600k a week or something. Oh, I've really lost my cadence here. Come on. Yeah. Yaxley's awesome though. If you want to get better endurance, highly recommend the Saturday New Zealand time 100k race that she leads, the Centurion. It's awesome. You go at a very steady pace, nothing crazy. It's all about endurance. And with the blob drafting, you get nice ride. It's very doable 100k. And I tell you that I've got her in my friends list obviously, and I joined into Utopia when she was warming up for the 100k. She'd already done like 50k. She's so fast. She's fast that I couldn't keep up. I was like, man, that's a beast on a bicycle. I'm just not that good at biking. Not that great running either, but that's the whole point of the channel. Average people doing slightly more than average things. Here we go. 30 seconds of suffer. I was a little bit worried when I filmed this channel that, you know, it's going to come over as like, when you edit it, you know, you take out all bad edits and everything, it's going to come over like superhero runners, you know. But I assure you we are 100% amateur in every respect of the word. Thoroughly beatable. If you're a strong cat C on Zwift, you're faster than I am. There we go. Nice. Yes, I'll probably do half this warm down. And then do a bit of stretching and a bit of yoga after dinner. It's evening time here, it's like 7 PM. So, time for dinner. Yeah. If anybody watches though, I appreciate it, and give it the old thumbs up. Maybe subscribe if you're a sucker for this type of content, you never know. And there is some good running content coming up. I've got one video that's already scheduled that I'm quite proud of. It's my best edit so far. There's a few little glitches, but we'll get there. And we'll line up another one soon. Another running one. Probably next weekend, the one before the race. And obviously I'll be doing a video at the race as well. So it's going to be interesting because it's going to be live and everything else. So hopefully I've never filmed a live event before. Hopefully we'll get the whole story for you. We'll be able to edit it into something meaningful. Yeah, anyway, I'm just going to do this cool down now, so see you guys again.